Happy Friday, everyone. We're going to do a very quick analysis of VOO and QQQ. Before I continue, this is not financial advice. I'm not professional. I don't know what I'm doing. This is just purely for entertainment. But this week we had a pretty big sell off, which made a lot of people panic. I had a few friends texting me, asking me if they should sell everything. And looking at the chart, like realistically, we did not go down that much. What really scared people, I think, was yesterday we had this really big red day here. And then today started off red, and then look where we found support right at that 50-day moving average. So support was found on the 50-day moving average, and then price went back up. So really nothing too crazy. People were panicking like this is the end of the world and the stock market was crashing. And that's not to say that prices can't go down further in the upcoming weeks and months, but as of right now, this is just a very small decrease in the stock price looking at VOO. I think what really scared people is other bigger companies were down a lot. So if you look at something like, let's look at Tesla. I mean, Tesla was down a lot the last week. It went from 440 all the way down to almost 380. So a $60 decrease per share. So that is pretty significant. If you just look at the VOO S&P 500, it wasn't down that much this week, which means overall the market is looking strong. So no need to panic yet. If anything, in my personal opinion, again, I'm not professional, this was a great week to buy some of those stocks that were down larger percentages, which I did. So VOO is looking good. Let's throw in the Bollinger Bands. We're just going to look at the moving averages in the Bollinger Bands. And we see here the Bollinger Bands, the price went right down to the bottom of the bands and found support and started moving back up. All the moving averages are angled upwards. The 50 is above the 100 and the 200. Everything is looking good. Let's look at QQQ. Same exact thing. I didn't talk about these Fibonacci retracements on VOO, but when we take the Fibonacci retracement from this previous high to the April low, we see that QQQ found support at this 1.414 extension. It is right at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, and it did go right up past the 50-day moving average again. So again, both QQQ and VOO are still looking bullish. The bullish trend has not been broken yet. Look at how many times QQQ found support on this 1.414. Here, almost there. So as of now, again, the market is still looking bullish. That does not mean the price can't go down further in the upcoming weeks and months, but there's no need to panic. Don't panic sell out of your positions. Let's look at NVDA too, since we only looked at QQQ and VOO. We see when we take the Fibonacci retracement from its previous high to the April low, price is finding support on the 1.414, just like QQQ, and that's been a big area of support previously. Price is currently now also above the 50-day moving average. NVIDIA does report earnings next week, so it will be interesting to see what happens. But as of now, nothing crazy is happening. People are panicking so much, and overall, the market still looks good. Like I said, in my personal opinion, this was a great week to add to positions that are down, assuming they find support on key areas. I added to Amazon when it found support on this 0.886 from the Fibonacci retracement from the high to low. I think that was a good spot to add. It was also around this previous area of resistance. Again, price could go down. I'll add more if price goes down. But don't panic sell out of your position. I know a lot of people are panic selling and they could have sold at the bottom. One thing I also want to point out that is very important to always have a plan before moves like this happen. I think when people start seeing these big red days, again, you panic and you make an emotional, impulsive decision, and you might sell something you shouldn't sell. So always have a plan in place for what you're going to buy, what you're going to sell, when you're going to sell it, and things like that. So you don't make an emotional, irrational decision. But that's it for today. Again, just a quick update of the market. As of now, the bullish trend has not been broken. Again, that doesn't mean price can't go down in the future, but don't panic sell out of your good positions. That's it. Let's keep these portfolios growing.